This is a Star News Brief. I'm Samuel Otieno. Retired President Uhuru Kenyatta has donated part of his armed security to protect his mother Mama Ngina as a feud between him and his successor William-Ruto deepens. The details emerged as a section of the Anglican clergy openly asked Ruto to deal with the concerns raised by Kenyans and leave the Kenyattas alone. Days after the government withdrew Mama Ngina's security, Uhuru asked some officers to go and supplement private security guards deployed at their private home in Muthaiga, Nairobi. Officials aware of the issue said, "Get a copy of The Star by subscribing to our e-paper for only 40 shillings through www.mgazzetti.com. Azimio leader Raila Odinga has recovered from a flu which saw him disappear from the public at the height of the three-day demonstrations his team called last week. Raila's wife Ida Odinga told The Star on Monday morning that the former Prime Minister was back on his schedule and was going about his activities as usual. On the question of when the former Premier is likely to resurface in public to lead the anti-government cause, Ida declined to comment, maintaining she could only address Raila's health concerns. A man who bashed his grandfather's head against the wall multiple times before bludgeoning him to death using a horse stick in conflict over land will now serve 30 years in jail. He had initially been sentenced to death. Court records show that then 32-year-old Herbert Nyanje had traveled from Nairobi to his Busia rural home in 2013, where he confronted his maternal grandfather who was reluctant to give him land to build a home for his wife and 2 children. Prophet David Owuor of the Ministry of Repentance and Holiness and his Jesus is Alive Ministries counterpart Margaret Wanjiru have rejected proposals to ban broadcast of miracles. The two said stopping the broadcasts would not curb the rising cases of innocent Kenyans being deceived by wicked preachers. Appearing before the Senate ad hoc committee investigating the deaths of more than 400 followers of Pastor Paul Mackenzie in Shakahola, Kilifi, Wanjiru said miracles should just be confirmed by authorities to weed out fake preachers. An employee of Migori County government on Monday narrated to a Nairobi court how police officers harassed and pressured him to sign statements placing him at the scene where Sharon Otieno was found murdered. Grado Ochola, who currently works at the livestock department within the county, told Justice Cecilia Githua that though coerced, he declined to sign the statements. He said some of the things included in the statement was that, quote-unquote, "I was at Kodero Forest on September 3, 2018 with his car under Wade Bridge." Get a copy of The Star by subscribing to our e-paper for only 40 shillings through www.mgazzetti.com.